All right, I wanted to do a final walkthrough of this project with everybody. You followed it in its early stages when it was on paper and now during construction, and here is the final stage of it. There's one thing we have left to do, and that's put the plants around the outside. We're gonna wait a couple weeks because we're still getting quite a bit of frost in the evening, so we just wanna make sure that the temperatures are good and will support the new plants easily. But this is the completed patio project and the deck, and I'm really excited about this. We've got these 9 LED outdoor lights. These are made by Volt, so we order them online and they show up at our door 2 days later, and then we install them. So it was very quick, easy, and painless. I'm very happy with the turnout of everything. We had a lot of rain to juggle around on this job site, so I'm real happy with the way everything turned out. We kept it covered during the construction process. So we've got Cambridge 3-piece pavers. We've got a large 6x9 rectangle, 6x6 square, and a 3x6 small rectangle. Sometimes we'll call that a Twinkie. These are, we put a sailor course along the outside edge, so that's just a nice decorative way to border each edge and make it look a lot nicer. So over here, I'll show you the deck. We finished, this area was just all mounded with wet mud and dirt from all the rain that we had. So we laid down a geotextile fabric and put egg rock on top of it on the area underneath the deck. So there will be very little maintenance for the homeowner, if any, really. We've got pine straw and the paver stones. We still got to clean up some of the paver stones and the straw off of it. But for the most part, this is pretty well complete. I'm really digging this privacy screen that we added in. This was the homeowner wanted some privacy from the neighbor's house when they were outside enjoying the deck, so we put in this lattice privacy screen. I mentioned before that I use cedar posts on it so they won't tend to twist and warp over time. We've got the bump out for the grill area. Here's our extension. So the old deck ended right here, so this was about 11 feet off of the house, and we extended it 4 more feet, so now the new deck is 15 feet off of the house. That's why we have 2 supports. That's where the old deck ended, and we tied in the new structure and set in place the new deck area. Our site access was along this side of the house, so there was a gate here before. The homeowner decided that they don't need that gate, so we just went ahead and filled it in. We created, this is called a negative scallop fence. If it's a positive scallop, it arcs up and down. A negative scallop is kind of scooped. So the way we lay out that negative scallop is we take a piece of 1/2-inch PVC piping, and one person will hold it on that end and another on that end, and we'll just bend it, and then we trace that pipe with a pencil line and take our circular saw and just cut it out. We could not find these 4-inch wide pickets at Home Depot today when we went to pick them up, so we took 6-inch wide pickets and we just ripped them down to the 4-inch width that we needed with a circular saw, and it turned out really nice. If I had had a table saw available to me, I would have used that, but we didn't, so we just took our time and used the old circular saw, and it worked out great. I'd like to show you these stairs. Well, let me show you one more element real quick. We've got this drain, so this is a low-lying area next to the patio, so the one thing that we wanted to do is make sure we capture all the water. So as water sheds off the hill, if it comes off the patio, we're capturing it in this drain, and then we're taking it out through the yard. So I'm really proud of the guys because you can almost not even tell that we were digging and trenching here. We dug it by hand. It didn't take us very long to do, but the way they've put everything back together is just immaculate. I mean, you know, it is wintertime, so this does have to green up and spread, but it's Bermuda, and that'll happen very quickly. So it just looks very, very clean. We trimmed up this tree, not substantially, just enough to try to get it off the house. It probably doesn't come through on video, but it was actually kind of leaning crazily, I don't know if that's a word, but it was leaning way over onto this roof line, so we did trim it back a little bit. When a homeowner asks us to trim a tree, what we will do is oftentimes, if they're not home, not go to the extreme, because I can always come back and take a little bit more off if they say, you know, I'm not real happy with it, I'd like to have a little bit more off. But if you overdo it, I can't make it grow back that fast, so we tend to go a little bit lighter on it. But they did get it off of the gutters and the downspout, so I'm real happy with that. These stairs on the deck are really cool. The guys did a great job building them. You know, we don't do a tremendous amount of our business in deck work. We do a lot of deck remodels, some renovations, but you know, my guys are hardscape guys. You know, I think they did an excellent job framing this out, and you know, I was out here having fun with them and getting to cut the stringers and do some work, and it was just a good time building this. So I think everything turned out real nicely. So hope you enjoy this. backyard retreat area that we built. I mean, I'm real excited to present this as a final finished project to the homeowners. Got to pick up my little timer box over there, which reminds me, just let me show you this real quick. This is the lighting controller, so we've mounted it in a real inconspicuous place. So here's our volt lighting controller in here. I just came out today to wrap it up, set the time, got the timer set on. Lights will come on at 6 p.m., turn off at midnight. I might upgrade this timer to an astronomical timer. If you're not familiar with that, it uses zip code data and sunrise and sunset data to automatically turn on and off the lights. And there's a number of different programming options that you can input in there to control the lights as well. So that is our finished deck patio project. Hope this gives you some inspiration. There's a gate we built at the top, and then I'll quit talking. So they have little dogs. You can maybe or maybe not hear them barking right now at the window. So that gate will keep them from going down into the yard. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you.